Well, the veterans believe me. Let me tell you the veterans why they believe. And I have one group was here that I gave. Is Al Baldessero here? Maybe you want to say, this is a group I gave money to. Now, I could have asked all these groups. He just showed up. I just saw him. But I could have asked all these groups to come here, and they could have made, I didn't want to do that. I'm not looking for credit. But what I don't want is when I raise millions of dollars, have people say, like this sleazy guy right over here from ABC. He's a sleaze in my book. You're a sleaze because you know the facts, and you know the facts well. Go ahead. You might say something.
Thank you, Mr. Trump. First of all, for the record, I'm a state representative from New Hampshire, 10 years on the Veterans Affairs Committee, 22 years in the Marine Corps, retired First Sergeant. What I want to clarify here, first of all, I would never, ever in a million years put my name on a candidate that did not, from his heart, look me in the eye and tell me he's concerned about veterans. That's Donald Trump. I met him over a year ago. I've been involved with many fundraisers. There are many scam artists out there. He did the right thing by vetting these groups there. If you look at some of the groups, they're giving 20 cents, 40 cents on the dollar, and they're spending the rest for, their, nice lavish trips. He gave 100%. The liberal media is the only ones that have been calling me on the foundation. All right, I'm the former chairman. I've been dealing with this stuff for years as a veterans activist. Stop using veterans as political pawns. You got a guy outside McCoy. Go do a Google search on his Facebook. He's out there, his pictures with Clinton. They are using veterans as political pawns. It must stop. Donald Trump is doing this for the heart. You're all focused on the way he's raising money, and you're not looking at the 22 veterans that are killing each other every day. You're not concerned about the thousands of veterans that are on wait lists. Look at his plan on his Trump's website. He talks about medical cards. He talks about fixing the VA. He talks about competition. I think the liberal media, and I've been dealing with you a long time, you need to get your head out of your butt, focus on the real issues. Thank you.
What I did is, I didn't ask Al. I've gotten to know Al a little bit, primarily through New Hampshire, where we had great victories. But he showed up this morning because he was upset, and many of the other groups are very upset. They received $100,000 in the mail. They didn't even know what it was for. It was from me. Other groups received $200,000, $250,000, $250,000. They didn't know what it was for. And I have, again, upstairs, I have received phone calls with people crying. I have received letters, heartfelt letters. And, it really, the bad part about the dishonesty of the media is that people like me will be inclined not to do it anymore. Because why should you raise $5.6 million, and I think I'll go over $6 million pretty easily. Nobody said that we started this out as a small little project where it was less than $1 million because it just kept mushrooming and building and building, but nobody talks about that. So we raised $5.6 million. We have so many happy groups, so many happy veterans. And then I see these guys, these Hillary Clinton people outside. Now, of course, they don't know the extent. They probably figured, based on reading the press, that Trump didn't raise this kind of money. But we raised a lot, and I'll be raising more, and we'll be sending it to other people as we get along.